here, but we'll start with Coach, because I know, Coach, you got to get out of here a little earlier than the players do. So how have the corners come along this offseason, and how's camp been for you in your eyes so far?
Camp's been great. I think the biggest focus is make sure everybody stayed healthy. I feel pretty good about that. I feel like the first two guys, Siobhan and IBM, they're ready to go, locked in. They had great fall camps. Ty Mae Brown stepped up, made some plays. Lamb stepped up, made some plays. So we feel like we got about 4 or 5 guys that can play for us, and we're excited.
That depth is always important, and since we got Jordan here, we'll talk a little about the safeties, because safeties and corners spot. You guys having a different room, or a different team meeting room, and having 2 different position coaches. You guys got to work a lot together. How important is that chemistry on the back end between the corners and the safeties?
Very important. We meet. Defensively, we meet as a staff. The whole defensive staff, make sure we're on the same page. During individual periods, we got different skill sets that we got to work. That's different, but we will get together and have some individual, some together meetings. Make sure we're on the same page, working stacks and bunches, some zombie works, whatever it is. But Coach Maggs and I've got to make sure we're on the same page, as well as the players.
How have your guys responded to the up-tempo offense? I know that's obviously just the offense you see in practice, but anything you see in practice is preparing you for game day. And are you excited to see this up-tempo offense in practice to help you more translate it to game days, whereas last year it was a lot slower?
I think it's been great. I think it's been great for a condition standpoint. And I think it'd be great for us to getting us ready for opponents that run up-tempo offense. ODU is one of those. So that's a great preparation there. And it's tough. It's real tough. They're going max speed, and you got to get the call, you got to get lined up, and one false move could be an explosive play. So I think it's been great.
All right, we'll stay in the DB room, so sorry you got to turn a little bit here, Don, but we'll go to Jordan. This safety room, a lot of experience, but not a lot of guys who started 12 consecutive games. Guys who started 5, 6 games here and there. How are you guys coming together now as a unit, now that some of the older guys have moved on and it's your turn to step up and be the guys on this team?
I believe that we just work together. It's 3 seniors in the room, and we just push each other every day to get the best out of every person that's in the group. And Coach does a really good job of making sure every single person gets every single coaching point. So I feel like we just push each other. I think that's just what the standard is in our room.
Do you feel like with 3 seniors in the room that pushing is you can do it a little more because everybody's used to college football? They've been here 3, 4 years if they redshirted. Do you think there's more that you guys can do to each other than maybe you would do if it was 3 freshmen in a room?
We actually got 3 freshmen in the room that's actually they take the same type of coaching that we take. I think it's just the standard that's been set in the room, and I'm sure that the older guys play a role in that standard being set, but everybody's ready to roll.
All right, we'll move over to Mike now. Mike Evers, the linebacker room, a little different. You guys lost Taylor, so you lost your signal caller on defense, but this year you don't only get a new signal caller. You have Coach Harrell kind of as a signal caller in the ears. I know he's not in your ear. How much does that help the defense with the new in-helmet communications?
That's a big difference. Also help us get a lot of calls we don't see, help us see plays that's not coming and stuff like that. Coach help us communicate things we ain't see, communicate to other guys. So that's a big advantage. I really like that.
Obviously, when you're the linebacker, it's tough at practice, all except for linebackers. You got to do the 7-on-7s, but you got to do the inside run period too. So it's been a really hot camp. How's your body holding up, and how have you liked the competitiveness? Because Coach Houston went out of his way to compliment the team as a whole, saying his favorite thing about this summer is the way you guys got after each other.
Nah, this camp has been taxing on my body. I ain't gonna lie, but Coach has also these last 2 weeks of camp. He has been doing real well and taking care of us, so I can't say going into the season I feel everybody gonna be well rested, real few to go and take on. And the competitiveness and real few. Everybody's competing. You see DB going up for jump ball. We get picks every other day. You seeing a wide receiver going down, making a touchdown pass, jump ball on each other. It's great. We love to see it, man. Can't complain.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.